JTwisdom with Bubbling with Elegance and Grace, and I am staying at a resort here in Ontario, Canada that my hubby surprised me with for my birthday. There's a very sensual fragrance that I've been wanting to try for a long time, and now I got a chance to try it. And that fragrance is Shalimar by Guerlain. And I have been wanting to try this fragrance for a long time. I've been wanting to try this fragrance ever since I can remember. And what intrigued me about this fragrance was that it actually was created in 1925. And more information about the fragrance story was that it was known as the Forbidden Fragrance. And Shalimar seduced the world at its 1925 launch and continues to entice with its daring, sensual notes. And the notes are bergamot, iris, vanilla, exotic amber. The top note is bergamot and lemon. The middle is opoponax. And opoponax, actually, I found out, is a sweet myrrh scent. And also the base notes are iris, incense, and vanilla, and the middle note is to continue with the middle notes, it's the opoponax, the tonka bean, jasmine, and May rose. What really intrigued me was that I really liked the smell of jasmine. I have jasmine flower, and I really like the way the jasmine smells, and also it is considered an oriental fragrance, and I decided to get the Toilette. And I got that because I really didn't know how strong that it would be. So I wanted to try it first. And another note about the fragrance is that this romantic classic is famous for its Art Deco bottle and the quintessential oriental fragrance. So the bottle looks like this. So let me show you what the refill. I decided to get the refill. I've been looking at QVC.com, and I know they have it like for $100, and I think they had their beauty event where you could get everything on 6 payments, and I know that you could return it and everything, but I decided I didn't really want to pay that much. So I really because I didn't know if I would like the fragrance or not, because it's one thing for someone to describe a fragrance on TV, but it's another thing for you to smell it on yourself. So this is a 3.1 full ounce fragrance, a Toilette fragrance of the Shalimar by Guerlain, and it actually is a refill. So this on clearance for like $32 or something like that, and then there was like a coupon with it as well. But I also saw that they had like a 1.7 ounce the actual bottle on clearance too, so I may get that. So it is a refill, but it does have a sprayer to it too. And when I spray the fragrance, there's a powder note, but there's also I also smell the jasmine. I smell the vanilla. It's like you smell that, the warmth. You smell the warmth of the amber. You smell all that together. So this fragrance, I could see myself wearing this fragrance. I know it was with the warmth notes. I could see wearing this fragrance in the fall and winter. With the notes of jasmine and the iris, I could see wearing this fragrance also in the spring and summer. I think it just depends on your mood and whether you would consider this a signature fragrance or not. To me, to me personally, I have many signature fragrances. I just don't, back in the day you would hear people say, well, I know who that is because they wear this fragrance all the time. But I know I have different moods, and sometimes I may want to wear one fragrance over the other, so it just depends. But really, I could see wearing this fragrance all 4 seasons. It just depends on your mood, and whether I could see wearing this fragrance if you're dressing up. I could see this if you're dressing down and casual, if you're going to worship, or if you're going to the office. I could see it in many different facets, so it just depends on you. And so I really, I think I would stick with the Edouard Toilette, because I don't know if the Eau de Parfum may be a little, it may be strong or too strong for me. As you know, Eau de Parfum has more essential oils in it, so it's going to be more potent, and it doesn't require you to spray as much. But I can say with the Edouard Toilette, they did a really good job, because I mean, you can smell it, and it does, I mean, and what I really like about it is that it doesn't, when I spray it, it's not a strong fragrance. It actually dries down to where you really, at least on me, I really smell the more powdery fragrance of it. So I'm glad I really tried it this way, because I really do like it. And I really do like that I got this, because I mean, this is 3.1 ounces, and also it is refillable. So it does have a spray. It does have a spray on it, a nozzle on it. But you can take, like, if you have Shalimar, you can take the spray top off, and then you can just actually put the amount of fragrance in that you would want to in your beautiful glass Shalimar bottle. So, but it sprays. And it sprays just fine, and you get a lot of, I mean, the sprayer actually sprays quite a bit. So to me, I mean, for me, I probably would only use one, because it when you first spray it, you're like, wow, that's really you really do get the sense of that aroma, but it does dry down to a really nice feminine, powdery, perfumey scent, and I really like that. So I wanted to share what's become what I didn't really know how it would smell, but I really do like it. And it's Shalimar by Guerlain. And Shalimar by Guerlain, I mean, I've seen it on fragrance.net, but if you would rather buy it on Nordstrom's or .com or in Nordstrom's, or I know Macy's has it, I've seen it in gift sets of $350. I've seen it by itself. I'm talking about the pretty bottle that's really pretty, you know, blue and really pretty bottle. I've seen it for $115, over $100 on QVC.com. So there's many ways that, but I happen to find really it's the Edouard Toilette. I think it's the Eau de Parfum that's on QVC.com, and I think the one that's $350 that comes like with a roller set or something like that on Nordstrom's. I think that was on Nordstrom.com. But I wanted to share that with you, that this has become one of my fragrances that I really, really like. It's a fragrance that no one is going to say, oh, I know you have on this, or oh, you have on that. They're really going to ask you, what is that you have on? Because I really don't have them. I really don't hear many people saying that they wear Shalimar. But what intrigued me was that I've heard that it's that you know, that a lot of that from generation to generation, that women have passed it down, and actually they've worn, you know, their mother's grandmother has worn Shalimar, then they wear Shalimar, and then their children wear Shalimar. So I thought that was really pretty cool, and it's not too many fragrances that people are still wearing that's been around since 1925. So I wanted to share that with you, and I'll share some more of the views of Lake Superior. It's really really beautiful. It's really a beautiful day today. Yesterday, my goodness, yesterday I think the high was 39 here in Ontario, but and that's fine, because back where my hubby and I are from, it's like 90 something degrees right now. So it was really neat to be able to have the heat on, and to be able to feel like it's, I mean, because they're still really just getting at the cusp of spring, so it's kind of still in winter right now. So until next time, this is JT Wisdom.